All right. So, we are back. We're somewhat distracted because several of us are watching the game, which has now gone into overtime. But here we go. All right. You have broken in to the Juju House.
What the
Okay.
hell are we looking for?
All right. Well,
Probably a secret basement.
so
Although we
you've
could just keep. Sorry.
so you've managed to get yourselves in. Um, you've got about 45 minutes before Silas is due back.
Okay. All right. So I think what we're going to do is Alejandro is going to search this room right here and basically just see what he can find.
So
Like
Alejandro, the first thing that you notice when you go back into Silas's room is that there are newly installed bars on all the windows.
Nice.
Hmm. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Would you like me to roll something in
Yeah, if you
order
guys
to...
want to do if so, Alejandro, you're gonna search that room again,
Yes.
and Seamus, you're gonna search the front room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a.
Seamus and Jesse. What Jess and all right, rolls. Make some spot hidden rolls.
Good God.
Dear Lord, I
I'm
hate
going to
this
spend a
place.
single luck point. Wait. If I succeed, would it net me anything?
You
I
won't
don't
know
want
until you succeed.
because I don't want to spend the luck roll and just have it be wasted.
I so hate this place.
All right. I spent a luck.
And Carl, you fail as well. Oh
I
my
spent a
God,
single point of
guys.
luck. I spent a single point of luck in order to make that a 28.
Did you see how close I came to like utter failure?
Under failure.
You don't. Let's see. And one bonus die isn't gonna help Carl. All right. What I will say is that between the three
Wait,
of you,
I was gonna
I
say, is
did.
the
Sorry, I was going to say I did spend a single luck point. I'm down to
yep.
45 now, so
Okay, so you spent a luck point. So between the three of you,
wow. Gentleman with a clutch catch.
you
nice.
don't find anything super interesting in the bedroom area. In the front room, you do find a ledger, and when you pick up this rug right here, you find a trapdoor underneath.
Okay. Is it locked?
It
Is it barred?
is.
It is locked.
It is locked.
Fuck.
All right. Let's just leave that alone because
You want to spend some luck points just to fucking pick it?
You'd only need to spend 4.
I'm spending 4.
Good.
Okay. You are able to okay, so actually you do find so you find a few things. So okay, so you're able to get the lock open. In the back room actually you do find 2 things. You find a absolutely hideous mask. It's far more graphic and detailed than the ones that the cultists who killed Jackson had. And it also has, so the ones that the cultists that you saw earlier had kind of a felt tongue representation on them. This has a mummified human tongue. And I'm going to need you all to make a sanity roll for that.
Would I
Oh,
need to
you
make a
realize
sanity roll
what that
because I have
is.
hardened?
If you've got hardened, you don't need to make a roll.
Cool.
I also have hardened.
Okay, so
thank
Okay.
goodness, I've got a success.
okay, so you don't lose
Yeah.
any sanity.
Yay.
It's just super gross. You also find wrapped in a leopard skin underneath his bed, you find a knife, which and it's pretty gruesome looking. And it looks a lot like the knives that the cultists who killed Jackson had.
I'm just gonna kind of take a look at it just to see if there's anything weirder about it that's not really seen at first glance.
Um, it looks like it probably has some dried blood on it that's been, kind of wiped away, but it's definitely got some blood stains on it.
Ooh, that's nasty.
It's definitely been used on something living.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that back. Where I'm gonna put the stuff back where I found it, and I suggest we check out the secret basement that we found.
Okay. So, lifting the trapdoor
Much
up
time do we
and
have?
laying it back on its hinges reveals a
No, I'm
set
talking
of
about the game.
stairs barely wide enough for one person.
Hey, Eric, how much time has elapsed?
I will say that whole thing took you about 10 minutes. So you've got
Okay.
35 minutes remaining.
Oh,
Touchdown?
yes. Yes, in your face. In your face.
Well-
Super Bowl bound.
I guess
Again.
one of my teams,
Again.
Take
Well,
that,
Be
haters.
embarrassed again. Wow.
that would be the perfect bookend for Brady to go out on beating the Rams again.
That's right? Team of Destiny. You heard it on this channel first.
There's so much salt from all the haters. Oh my god.
Okay.
LA twice in one postseason.
That's right. That's
All right. So
Blow 'em
Okay.
up.
And the Red Sox beat the Dodgers.
okay. For
I'll
those
just
of us
let
who
you
don't
have
keep-
it for a minute,
Sorry.
I understand, because I would have been, insufferable if the Saints had won. So
Yeah. All right.
We
So,
won this like we started. Punishing
my wife is sending me pictures of goats.
God damn it.
You know, the hardest thing about being a Patriots fan is having to watch the Super Bowl every damn year.
It actually is, because like after that Atlanta one, man, I think like
Did you see that someone changed the Wikipedia entry for the AFC Championship to read, it's the chance for one of 15 teams to play the Patriots every year for the chance to go to the Super Bowl?
they're just gonna change the rules. Why not?
Yeah.
My two youngest kids have never experienced another team other than the Patriots in the
in
the AFC
AFC Championship game.
That's it. And half their life they're in
man.
the Super Bowl.
I don't know. Man. Last year's Super Bowl was like a big shootout like this. Like I don't know how many like big shootouts like I have left in me to watch. Gronk came up huge.
Okay. Is it okay if I say what I'm gonna do?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Well,
My character goes down first because who knows?
Okay. So the stairs lead down nearly 20 feet and end in a corridor 10 feet long that in turn stops at a stout door. The walls, ceilings, and floor of this corridor are stone. The ceiling is 8 foot above the floor, and cut into the slabs are arcane tribal symbols. Do any of you have anthropology?
I might. Hold on, I'm.
Did we leave the
Keyboard
anthropologist
detached.
behind?
Yes.
Of course we did.
Oh, I do not have anthropology, but you know what? This is my chance. Or not.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's
Yes,
my
my
reveal?
Everybody probably
5%
has at least
Cthulhu
one,
mythos
right?
won't net me anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I left my drink downstairs.
That doesn't hurt. Try, I guess.
Okay, so
Oh, here we
I
go.
will put you. Yep, there you go. You saw that I just opened up to the right of where you guys are. I just opened up a the start of the basement area here.
So, would you say the door is locked in any way, or is it just really heavy?
When you try it, it is locked.
Okay, your time to shine, no lockpick man. I'm gonna let you go through. I'm just gonna let you scoot on by.
One of these days you're gonna pick a lock,
One of these days, oh my God!
but not today.
Ah,
I swear to God, if I have to
I
keep fucking,
hate this place.
just push the roll, see what happens.
I'm gonna push.
This is the biggest problem with friggin'
I mean, or you
EFP.
could spend 8 luck.
Bye, 8 luck.
I was saying, we're almost done the chapter, so
There we go. Another 8 luck.
Okay.
I'm
Spend
burning
8.
through luck in this one adventure more than I have any other.
Okay, you spend the luck and you get the door open. Okay.
Let it be officially noted for the record, I hate this place. I really hate this place.
Well, man, this place is bad. It's bad juju.
Time to bring the dynamite then. Bring the boom.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here
is
comes
that
the
a
boom.
pit that goes like friggin'
Yeah, that's why I
to the
said,
blackness?
you're right. It's time to bring the dynamite.
Oh fuck me.
Okay.
Isn't this what happened at the end of Cabin in the Woods? They found like this giant hole. No way.
So this chamber is very large. The ceilings are 15 foot high. All of the surfaces are dressed stone. I think Alejandro, you're the only one here with Cthulhu Mythos. You can try to make a Cthulhu Mythos roll to look at some of the weird symbols in here if you'd like.
Let's see what happens. Motherfucker!
Holy shit.
critical one.
Again?
Wow. The most critical of criticals.
Fuck me.
You know, if
The
this
secrets
was
of the
real,
universe
if we were
unlocked to
together
you.
and you had dice, I'd swear to God you were just pulling out loaded dice for when you do a Cthulhu Mythos rolls.
God damn. I only pull those out when necessary. Fuck me. That's like, fuck, 1 in 1,000 or something?
Okay.
Holy shit.
So it's like super creepy in here. There's flickering torches in sconces in the walls, and there's all these weird symbols carved into the wall, but they look very different than the symbols that were outside. Um, the cult symbols are definitely related to Great Old Ones. Um, you definitely like recognize that these are mythos symbols in this room. There is a curtain shielded small alcove. Sorry, I'm not on pointer anymore. Right here.
Oh my god. Sorry.
And then there's this big pit in the middle here that you can see, and it's some 8 feet in diameter, and it's covered by a thick stone block. And there's a winch here that you think would be would be used to lift the block.
I'm thinking that people go there.
Okay. So we know where they enter from and stuff like that. So I'm gonna check behind the curtain, see if there's anything there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to see if there's any other exits out of this place except for the door we came in, I guess.
You don't see. There's no other exits that you see.
Short of going into the hole.
Short of picking the pit up, picking the cover off the pit. You don't see any. Hold on, let me just. There's.
So for future references, are there any good? So it doesn't seem like there's any good hiding places, right? Like if we were to, I don't know. I mean, we haven't figured out what the strategy is when we come back.
So, in this room, you've got the winch,
What's this stuff on
here.
the walls? Like
There's some
these-
ceremonial drums in the corner over here. And then there's some more ceremonial drums over in the corner here. And then there's the pit, and then there's the curtain. And there's
Wait,
these are just some storage crates that are kind of piled haphazardly in the corner there.
Is the curtain the stuff that is at the south wall?
Yes. Yeah, right where Alejandro's standing, there's a curtain, and he's about to pull that back. If
Out of curiosity, how's this place lit?
torches,
Of course.
flickering torches.
Yeah.
Right now, there's just open flames burning.
Yes.
Num shiba, num shiba, num shiba.
Behind that.
Yay, oh yay, yay.
All right. So I need to find. Yes. Okay.
So I'm just wondering, would I have lost sanity knowing that these symbols had something to do with the mythos?
You have not lost sanity from that, but when you pull this curtain back, you're about to lose some sanity.
Oh,
Ah.
fuck me.
Damn it.
So
Am I?
there's an alcove back here, and it's 6 feet square, curtain from the chamber. There's a on the rear wall, there's a priest's robe and some what look like lion's claws hanging on a peg. And there's a modern looking marine chronometer above that peg. But you don't really pay as much attention to that as you pay to the 4 zombie-like figures that are standing in the corners of the rooms. They appear to have been human once, but they've got their entrails just hanging out. They've been disemboweled. They all have carved into their foreheads the same symbol that was carved into Jackson's forehead. And one of them you recognize, and it's the corpse of Millie Adams. And the 4 of them. So first off, you're gonna have to make all of you are gonna have to make a sanity check.
Okay, let's see what happens. Fucking
Wait,
Jesus.
didn't we just
Christ.
talk to her like yesterday?
Poor Millie.
Tuesday you
fresh
talked to her, and now it's Friday. And
I
you
hate
led
this
the
place.
cult right to her, and they're really thankful. All right, so Alejandro, you succeed.
I hate this place.
God. God.
Get that dynamite.
So are they locked
Seamus
behind?
fails. Jesse needs to make a sanity roll.
Yeah, I'm having some trouble with. Here we go. Character sheets are not a thing here.
Okay, so you
Did
succeed.
I succeed? I
So
did succeed. Woo.
Jesse and Alejandro lose 1 sanity. And Seamus loses
Ooh.
2 sanity. Wow, the dice were kind to you.
Oh God,
God damn.
I still hate this place.
Okay, and I need an initiative tracker.
Oh,
Come on, I
me.
lost more sanity reading a novel.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why I say, but I still hate the place.
All right.
Jesus.
Wait, I lost
God,
one
heaven.
sanity or 2 sanity?
Can we count the number of times I have failed
You lost
things
1.
I actually have good
Okay.
stats in this particular house?
Good God. Fucking. I'm sorry. I'm still reeling. While you guys are reeling from the fucking football thing, I'm still reeling from the fact that I rolled criticals on fucking both of my Cthulhu Mythos rolls.
All right.
That's still really good. Fucking.
I'll give you that. The odds were better that the Patriots were going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
so put your dex into the tracker.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
I have passed 1 out of like 6 rolls in this room.
Wait, why are they coming alive? Why does that have to happen?
Weren't they already just standing?
What did we agree on? First bar was
First
what-
bar's
what-
hit points.
first
Can
bar's
we
hit
just leave?
They might chase us out. And
Well,
we
they
don't want
might, but the odds aren't exactly good. And
So did you bring any weapons with you guys?
Of course,
I brought
I
a-
brought a weapon.
I brought a crowbar.
I'm pretty sure I brought all my
gun.
weapons.
Yeah, you brought all your guns.
No gun.
Got it.
I'm not going
Oh,
to
just
carry around
gun.
a long gun in the middle of New York. I can get away
Fair
with
enough.
my road.
So Seamus and Jesse, what's your dex?
70.
80. So what's the second bar we agreed on? Is that and third?
You don't. I don't think you need the second bar.
Okay.
Well, I mean, eventually, what's his name? Silas and co will come back into here, and then things are going to get really ugly.
Okay, so Seamus, you acting first.
Okay. Are they attacking us?
Yes, they move to attack.
All right. Well, first one. Aim, fire.
What?
Gun. Got a gun.
Okay. Eight damage. Nice.
If we kill these things, they'll know for sure someone's coming.
And they'll know for sure that some shit's been going on.
Some shit's been going on.
Okay. You hit one of them, and you hit one of them, and it just goes down, and does not come back up. And that's this one here. So this one here. Come on. Okay. Jesse.
I say, I basically I think it's time for us to get out of here, and I'm gonna try and make a. I mean, are they running at us? I mean, it's not really quite clear. What?
They've kind of
Do I
started to lurch forward.
All right. I'd like to exit the basement. So can I go through the door and go back up?
Just gonna leave your friends to die? That's cold.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Why are we fighting these things?
Because they're fucking zombies, and if they chase us out, then people are gonna fucking go insane if they look at them.
They're gonna go insane. We've already gone insane.
Not
I
really.
don't think it's
I
a good
haven't.
idea. I don't
Well, I
know.
failed my crit rolls. This is one of the reasons why I shot first. Okay, that's a justification.
I don't know why we're fighting this. This is not a fight that we need to actually fight. So we kill him and then okay. So I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know how the moving.
In for a
thing
penny,
works,
in for a pound. You killed one of them already, so
Mhm.
someone's gonna
Yeah.
notice you've been here.
Yeah.
Well, I figured either way.
That doesn't mean we have to keep going. And what time is it?
Time to exit.
You've been inside for probably about 15 minutes now.
So
Okay, so and then we came in at 12:10. So we got about 35 minutes left.
Yeah.
okay, that's. Yeah. So cops are probably gonna notice us
Probably
first.
about 30 minutes. We don't want to have it right down the line. But that's my move. I don't know how far I can get exiting. If nothing else, I will make sure no one's coming back up. But how big are the squares?
I will say that you can get to the base of the stairs in your turn.
Okay.
All right, so the one that's closest to Alejandro is going to punch at Alejandro.
And may I fight back?
You may fight back or you may dodge.
I will fight back.
Okay. I rolled a 22, so I got a normal success.
And I got a. So I think he does hit me.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So I'm just wondering, how long was it since
3 damage.
Okay, so for 3 damage, but I'm just wondering how long has it been since we last did stuff? Like how long has it been since we visited those people? Basically, how long has it been since the last session took place in game time?
Day.
A day.
A day? Okay. All right.
So you got your 2 hit points.
Okay, so 4. All right, so
Okay, this one's dead, so it's not moving. Yep, that's the dead one. Alejandro, it is to you.
all right. I guess it's just going to be a little, batter up. Okay, let's just see what happens. Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll a weapon. Come on, baby. All right. Success.
Okay. 7 damage. Okay. You hit the one right in front of you that attacked you with the with your crowbar and whap it pretty good.
Bap.
Okay. This one is also gonna move up and attack you.
Wait, there's more than 2. Jesus.
Yeah, there's 4.
Like
Fuck
four.
me.
Yeah, that's one of the
I'm
reasons.
saying we were outnumbered to begin with.
Oh, fuck me.
But it misses.
Okay.
And the one that used to be Millie Adams comes up.
Oh no, Billy Adams.
Okay, I can't make
And
one
also misses.
Oh, wait, what? Okay.
Seamus, it's back to you.
Okay.
Away.
So there's one on him, right?
There's
3 are on me.
3 that are kind of all surrounded him.
Okay. Well, I'll take a pot shot at one that's the
one he hit
What's
or
that?
one of the other 2?
which one can I easily take a shot at? I'll go for the easy shot over the hard.
I'll say that you can hit this one pretty easily. This one here.
Okay, then I'll take a shot at that one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh
fuck. Oh, fuck. Does that mean you hit me?
God.
I hate this place.
No, you just suck.
Yeah, I know.
Do you hit me?
All right, I'm not in the room.
It wasn't a malfunction. It was just a fumble.
So it doesn't hit the target, so it's gonna hit one of the other three, I'm gonna say, on a fumble.
Oh, God.
Alejandro, pick a number between 1 and 3.
2.
I have never heard of a beneficial fumble.
Thank God.
All right.
Three's my lucky number.
So it goes wide, and I'm gonna say that it actually does hit one of the, because I'll give you some good pulp here. That you managed to hit one of the other ones because you were shooting into melee.
If it's pulp, it'd probably be Millie.
Yes, that sounds great. Okay. Jesse, what you doing?
Can I get to the ground floor? Or
Leaving your friends to die. I like it.
I still say, we don't have to fight them as I run upstairs.
Leaving your friends to die. I like it.
What?
Okay, sure. You make it to the top of the stairs.
I'm gonna go up to. Can I go up to the trap through the trap door?
No, you'll have to wait till next turn. Okay, this one is going to smash at Alejandro and miss. And this one also misses.
Has Alejandro thought about
And Alejandro, Alejandro, it's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. All right, I'm going to smash the one that I already smashed.
Excellent.
Okay. Hulk smash. All right, hard success for 5 damage.
Okay. You smack it again with your crowbar. And
Does it go down?
get flecks of gore on your crowbar. It does not go down.
Jesus Christ, why'd the other one go down so easily?
And now Millie attacks you and misses horribly.
Oh.
Back to Seamus.
Oh, what the hell?
It's
Dry fire
so-
again. It seems like, hey, retreat, man, retreat.
Oh boy.
Good God.
It's not a fumble.
It's not a fumble. You just miss. You put a bullet in the wall.
Mm.
Jesse,
Am I upstairs?
you can be upstairs on this turn. Yes.
All right, I'm upstairs.
Okay, you're upstairs.
I stand by a trap door. I says, "Come on, guys, let's get out of here. Stop screwing around with those things." I am here.
Okay.
I look around. I assume I'm alone in the shop.
Yeah, for the person who wanted more pulp, you're not pulping very much.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Okay, this one tries to attack Alejandro and misses. Alejandro, it is to you.
Okay. So I'm just wondering, and I want to be fair to you, would you like me to make a luck roll to see if I remember bringing my shotgun?
I am gonna say, since you didn't tell me you were bringing long guns and you don't normally bring long guns around the city, that you don't have it.
This is my sawn-off, though. But I get your point. Yeah, you know what? So I'm guessing it would just be 2 separate actions to grab someone, then try and throw them into the little well thing there?
It would be several actions because there's a cover over it.
Right. Okay, so, I'm going to just keep bapping it. Keep bapping the one I just bapped. Okay, success for 12 damage.
All right, you put another one down.
It's just. Alrighty.
Okay. The other two remaining are going to try to attack you. Just missed. I can't get by a hit to save my life. All right. And we are back to Seamus.
All right, so let's see how bad I messed up this one.
Mm.
All right.
What'd you get?
I actually hit something with lousy damage, though.
Has not come up on my side.
It
Yeah, I
has
don't
not.
see it
Oh,
either.
crap. The connection to the server has been interrupted.
Good times.
I'll take your word for it. What did it say you got?
Oh wait.
Oh, there it goes. 2
Only one.
damage.
There it
All
goes.
right. Were you shooting at Millie or were you shooting at the other one?
The one I've been shooting at this whole time with.
Well, you killed that one.
Really?
Or Alejandro killed that one. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So I'm gonna say you shot Millie because you shot Millie the last
Yeah.
by mistake before, and she's dead. So there's one left. Jesse, you've escaped from combat, so
Whew.
we're skipping you.
Like, stop screwing around. Is there, there doesn't. I'm gonna look around some more to see if there's like any secret passageways out to the abandoned pawn
You
shop.
don't find a secret passage. You do find a ledger back there, behind the counter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would inconvenience him if you took that.
Alejandro.
Okay. Alejandro is going to bap the one that's still alive. Yeah, he's going to back him bap.
So, all right. So on my turn, can I I envision like my character is just kind of like by the open trap door, like,
Fuck me, I fail.
oh, 99. Like just kind of like urging them, the rest of the team to kind of come up, but then like, thinking it's a really bad idea to go down and fight things. I'm not like this character isn't really much of a fighter. But I do take a glance through the ledger at some point when I have time while I'm.
Okay. We'll
Like,
deal
just
with
like
we'll
leaping
deal with
through
the
and see if
ledger
there's
after
anything,
the
like-
combat then, because I think these guys are sticking it out.
Yeah.
Well, I was sticking it out to give him cover for a retreat that he's not doing.
There's
It's
only
not
one
okay.
zombie left.
Well, he's
All
covered
right.
for
Hey,
12
I finally
seconds.
got a hit.
All right.
Are you gonna fight back or dodge?
Fuck it. I'll fight back. Let's see what happens. Do I have to get a hard success or extreme success?
That is a hard success for me.
All right, hard success. Gotcha. Nope, I failed. My God.
Damn it.
You take 5 damage.
Okay, I'm down to 19.
Then a 19. All right, Seamus.
All right, let's give it one. Can I get a shot on this one?
You can get a shot.
Fuck me.
Oh,
Alejandro.
All right. Bap. My God. What the hell is happening?
just leave.
Just
I
leave.
also miss.
I want more pup, but just leave. I'm just kidding. You can leave if you want.
Seamus.
Second. Okay, so that's about. Just counting up my shots. It's 1, 2, 3. All right, so I still have another one. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh,
Wait, it's an impaling strike. So that's 18 damage, wouldn't it be?
it's max damage.
Is
for
it
the
extreme
thing.
that gives you double damage? I thought it was just if you rolled a 1.
It's an extreme. If you get an extreme success, it does impaling damage, which means you get max damage plus roll damage.
I'm too lazy to look that up, so I will say, all right, you take it in the head and blow its
sounds
head
right.
right off, and all four of them are now on the ground, not moving.
Mm.
Check
Okay.
their pockets.
Can we leave now?
You don't want to.
I do kind of want to root through their pockets, see what they have.
Well, they don't have pockets. They're not really wearing anything.
Oh, God, ew.
But
Can,
you can
can I yell
look
down?
at and see what else is in the alcove.
I'll see what's in the alcove.
Okay. So
While he's doing that, I reload.
okay.
Just to be safe.
So as I said, on the wall there's a modern-looking marine chronometer.
My character does not
Uh,
know what that is.
it's
Sorry.
a clock that would be on a boat, so that it can keep its own time needing to be uh, without needing to have a gravity pendulum, which
Okay.
is highly unusual for this time period.
That's weird.
There's a priest's robe and a pair of lion claws hanging on a peg on the rear wall. There is another super hideous mask with a mummified tongue on it. The high priest's robe, it's a long feathered shawl of shimmering color. Do either of you have science, zoology, or natural world?
I don't.
Actually, I do. It's pretty low, but I've got it above the default.
Let's see if I have it. I don't think so. No,
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
have
I
anything.
succeeded.
Oh my God. Can he check that off?
So,
I just succeeded.
you think they're probably flamingo and kingfisher feathers, likely from East Africa.
Okay. I think we need to go to Africa next.
The lion's
duh.
claws were seem to be fixed to glove-like garments so that they can be worn, and you get the feeling that, they could be, with some practice, they would be a pretty menacing weapon. Also, in the corner, you find a leopard's hide, and wrapped up in that, you find a book called Africa's Dark Sects.
Hey, wait a second. That sounds familiar.
It does.
When you open the cover, you see a stamp that says "Property of the Trustees of Harvard University."
So this book
Yeah,
was
I've been
still
looking
around.
at everywhere.
You find a carved wooden mask with four hideous faces perched atop a thick corded neck with a basket-like reed feather and fabric collar that would hide the wearer's face if it was to be worn.
Yeah, all right. So what I'm thinking
And
is
Alejandro, because you got a 1 on your Cthulhu Mythos earlier here, I'm gonna give you this one as well.
okay.
You realize that the four faces are the faces of the four outer gods: Nodens, Azathoth, Shub-Niggurath, and Yog-Sothoth.
All right. So what were those again?
The four outer gods: Nodens, Azathoth, Shub-Niggurath, and Yog-Sothoth.
Boy, you're consuming extra hype.
So Nones, Azathoth, Shub-Niggurath, and Yogg-Sothoth.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's a burnished copper bowl that's etched and has some runes and sigils on it. Again, I'll give you a little bit here on this one. You think that it has something to do with a certain spell. And while it looks like copper, as you pick it up, you kind of get this vision, and you know you kind of like in your mind you hear some like you see this vision of some cultists talking about it, and they speak of it as the copper from above. And then there's also a carved scepter, a wooden scepter with inset runes. And there's a headband made of gray metal with cuneiform-like runes scratched into it. And when you pick it up, it appears warm. And there's also a locked cash box.
A locked cash box.
Yes.
Luckily, somebody has a crowbar.
Yeah, and luckily someone has lockpicks. Don't fuck it up.
Don't pick the lock. It's not worth it anymore.
Well, you know.
He's trying real hard to get a check mark next to it.
It'll give you a check.
Come on, baby, let's do this.
All right, do it.
Show me the money.
Seamus?
What?
You want to show us the money?
You want me to do
Lockpick.
Locksmith, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
Woo! Okay, like this is not even a challenge to Seamus. He starts to get his lockpicks out, and then he just like scoffs and puts his penknife in there and turns it. Inside are various pieces of jewelry and personal items.
You know what? This might blend in with the gold that I have at my house.
Several of these items are fairly distinctive, and a couple of them are inscribed.
So are they just like various valuables and stuff, or are any of them like weapons or something?
No, they're just various valuables.
I'm guessing you'll see Millie Adams on something, and it's probably all those victims' personal jewelry.
Okay.
The one other thing that you notice that's kind of weird when you look at the chronometer, the clock is reading 4 hours ahead of the current time.
That's really weird. So how much would this stuff be worth? Like, how much would the personal stuff in the lockbox be worth?
A lot of it seems like heirloom jewelry. So, it'd be hard to put a price on it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think
you could probably get a couple $100 fencing it, but that seems more like personal possessions than anything else.
It's not worth it. I have ink and gold. Anyways, I think what we should do, or Alejandro's basically just going to say, what I think we should do is, get rid of these bodies. Maybe throw them down that thing.
Their evidence. Do we have? You don't have a camera?
They're also evidence that we are here. Do you think cops are going to believe us?
I seem to remember one of you saying that you were buying a camera. Was that Seamus or Jesse?
No. Jesse, I think.
Who has a point?
Alejandro.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, oh, it was evidence that
It's
we were
just like,
here.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm reading the ledger upstairs and like, just like, I don't know how echoey the thing is, but let me see. Ooh, did I bring a camera?
It's fairly soundproof. You can't really hear the guys too well down there.
Go
All
figure.
right, and I have no idea what's going on, but I do have a 35mm camera with some film.
Hey, there's
So, in
crates
the-
around here.
So Jesse, while you're like looking over the ledger, it's fairly dry and boring. But the one thing that you do see is weekly payments to a WR14.
WR14, like the number?
Yes,
Oh.
W.R14.
What the hell was that guy's name again?
Okay.
Okay, so while all that stuff is happening, is it possible that I could pull back the tarp, dispose of the bodies, and pull it over again?
You
What's
thinking
your-
about Captain Robson?
That's it.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
I don't have a note on his first name. I have him marked as Captain Robson.
Oh, 14th precinct? Is that what you're thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck me, this guy's corrupt. So we really need to
William
dispose of
was.
these bodies.
It's been 6 weeks since you've done that. Yes, his first name was William.
Okay, so
All right.
Yeah.
So he's on the take, no surprise. But silence. Probably to prevent people from asking too many questions about all the zombies. Why did it have to be zombies?
So Alejandro, remind me what your strength is.
my character strength is 90.
You can't lift it.
I can't lift
No.
the cover. God damn. Can I make a roll?
That's why there's a winch there.
Good point. Okay.
Even with the winch, you can't lift it.
Fuck me.
Is it locked down or something, or is it just pure weight?
It's that heavy.
Listen,
Okay.
I think there's a couple crates there, right, on the map.
Yeah.
The combat took less than 5 minutes.
Okay. Can we look at the crates? Are they empty or are they full?
The crates are empty, although several of them are blood-stained on the inside.
Okay, so they'll fit right in. Good
Bingo.
idea. You are very good engineer. And yeah, Alejandro.
At the same time, I'll go up, grab Jesse, tell him, you still got the camera? Come down, take some photos.
Why you take photo? That just incriminate us more.
You want?
All right, did
Listen,
you come up and fetch me?
because let's face it, yeah. Because I mean, this guy is going to figure out we've been here, and he's probably going to run out of town. If I was him, I would either torch the place, blow it up, do something to it.
I just got to use
Before-
water for a sec,
before I
guys.
leave. And honestly, I'm tempted to blow it up myself, but that might be bad for the surrounding area and people.
All right. Well, I mean, I can always take some pictures. We don't have to develop the film,
We can develop it privately.
or not at all, or hide it, or whatever.
But
All right, we've got options.
Did you take arts craft photography?
Did I take arts craft photography? No idea. Probably not. Nope, I did not.
So the lighting is really shitty down here.
Even with all the torches?
Well, because you've got flickering torches.
Or we just
You
take
know.
the torches and put them by the body while we take the picture. Or over behind me or whatever, however that works. Yeah, behind me. I say to the guys, get the torches off the wall, like, and then just basically stand close to the things that we're trying to take pictures of.
And then let's get out of Dodge.
And then let's get out of here. That's
Okay.
what we do. I don't have any skills, so it's up to you, Eric, to decide later on if we develop it, whether it succeeds or not.
Okay. Are you just so what shape are you leaving the basement in?
I don't know. How bad does it look before we came in here, and how bad does it look afterward?
Well, the bodies are, kind of surrounding the alcove. You've got, the crates here. You haven't taken the cover off of this.
I'll take the cover off of that.
You'll need, if two of you work together, you think you could probably turn the winch to be able to get that cover off.
Okay. All right,
You
let's
really
go.
want us to take the cover off that, don't you?
No.
And there could be something really, really awful under there.
Of course there can be.
No, I want to do something fast. It looks to me, I think opening that up, everything else, we're on a clock, and it's getting tick 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 shorter. Let's get this couple photos. Get the hell out of Dodge.
So are you? I know you mentioned the crates. Are you putting the bodies in the crates, or are you just leaving them on the floor?
I just gave him as an option to.
Fuck it. I'll put them in the crates just to at least try and dispose of them.
And you're taking the crates up with you?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Your tone of voice makes me want to just activate that winch, to be honest. Okay, so
You gotta convince one of them to help you with that, because you can't do it yourself.
Okay, one of you guys want to help me with
Guys,
this?
this is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement with you.
This is a horrible idea. We didn't learn from the first mistake, and now we're going to double down on the second mistake.
This is Pulp. This is all about making mistakes.
As I said, we
Good
got
dead bodies. What does it matter if they're in the boxes?
go.
I think with like the bullet holes in the wall and stuff, even if we throw all the bodies away, someone's going to notice.
Well, bullet holes and stone walls, I don't think is that noticeable.
The guy has a giant ritualistic ceremony pit in his basement. He's not going to be calling the cops down there to investigate a couple of zombie bodies.
Get the fuck
I feel like someone would have to talk Jesse into this.
He's going to do something shit here. And I mean, if he's smart, he's probably going to run the fuck out of Dodge the same way we're going to have to.
And I know that's why I want to dispose of the body so he doesn't do that.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I want to dispose of the body so he's not completely suspicious.
Oh, he's already going to be suspicious.
Oh,
Well,
I know.
If
But
we're not found standing here,
Can
they'll
we
never
go?
know who did all this.
Fuck's
He had
sake.
4 zombies in an alcove, and then there's not zombies in an alcove. I don't think he's going to forget about them.
It's not like he's going to be like those guys who we caught loitering before. Those
All right.
nosy kids.
You guys
Yeah.
on the clock, like, aren't
Yeah, I know. That's why I think
we about to come home back to his place?
Okay, yeah,
They followed you to Millie, then you're already on the radar.
that's fair
I see
enough.
what you mean.
All right. What I was just thinking was I didn't want this guy to run away. Fuck it, I'll go with
going
you
to run
guys.
away.
All right, whatever.
All right.
I've been keeping
Are
track
you
of time.
taking any of the things that you found in the alcove?
Huh.
Hell yeah.
Take all the things. They don't know
Book,
that.
I know we've been looking for the book to begin with.
Yeah, okay, take the book.
You're
Yeah, I
taking
want
the
the
book.
book.
All right.
Are you
take the
are you
lion
taking
claws.
anything else?
Can I have the lion claws? Or are the lion claws like attached to something, or are they just by themselves?
I mean,
They're on
they're
gloves.
hanging on a peg on the back with his ritual robe.
You
Fuck,
should
I'll
take anything that looks like a material spell component.
I'm gonna take the lion claws.
Gonna take the lion claws. Are you taking any of the other things?
Hmm.
Like this treasure.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll take the mask too.
Which mask?
The one with the four faces.
The four faces mask.
Don't put
Is
it
that the one
on.
with the mummified tongue?
Fuck no.
Are you putting the mask on? Did I just hear you're putting the mask on?
That was not me. I'm not putting the mask on.
Said they're putting masks on. That's the dumbest thing ever. I'm gonna stop playing with you guys if you guys are gonna put on masks.
Hasn't anybody seen the Jim Carrey movie? Just
Sure.
smoke
Just
it.
asking what I heard. You know.
All right, so I'm just gonna take the lion claws and the mask because I don't want to have to carry a bunch of stuff out.
Okay, so you are leaving the bowl, the scepter, and the headband, and the chronometer, and the priest robe.
Chronometer.
How big is the chronometer?
You should burn anything that you don't take, or like put acid on it or something.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll take the bowl too. I recognize the stuff on there.
Chris is gonna scorch earth.
I'll take the bowl, the lion's thing, the lion's claws, and the bowl.
Let's take everything. Here, there's enough of us. We'll split it up.
Yeah,
There
fuck it.
is
Why
an
not?
interesting question though.
So
Like,
when you say everything, you're also taking the hideous headdress mask and the priest robe.
Yeah, I believe that.
Just set those on fire.
Are you taking the? So you're taking. Let me just make sure that I'm marking this down right. You're taking the lion's claws, the book, the other mask, the mask with the four faces, the copper bowl. Are you taking the carved scepter
Yes,
and the headband?
sure.
Jesse's just like, oh,
Are you
for
taking the
fuck's sake.
chronometer off the wall?
How heavy is the chronometer? What do we need a chronometer for?
I don't know. That's why I
I'm just
suggest we leave it.
asking to understand, to make sure I understand when you say everything, what everything
Okay.
really means.
I was thinking more of the locked cash box.
And you're taking the cash box.
Let's take a look at that modern
Chronometer?
Thank you.
So you're taking that with you?
Well, I'll take a look at it first.
It's a I mean, you've been on a boat in your military career.
Yeah.
It's a marine chronometer.
Does it look like it's set for New York?
It is not set for New York. It is set for 4 hours ahead of New York.
What's 4 hours ahead of New York?
I
It's
don't
in the
know.
middle of the ocean.
Make a no roll.
Yeah, probably true.
Knowledge.
London is 5 hours ahead of New York, so 4 hours is like
In the middle of the ocean.
Greenland.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's no Cthulhu mythos.
Yeah, like
occurs in the
Canary
middle of the
Islands and
ocean.
stuff.
actually, wasn't there like there was a tribe of Cthulhu worshippers in Greenland or Iceland or something? I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any knowledge that governs this, I don't think.
I don't have anything, I guess, that would let me know that. I don't.
You just have to make a knowledge roll, which is education.
Can I use
Knowledge.
navigate?
You're upstairs.
No, I'm downstairs.
No,
now.
just
Okay.
sorry, I misspoke. It's 5 hours ahead.
Okay, then it's Greenwich.
It is set to GMT.
Okay.
All right. Interesting. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
So are you taking the chronometer or leaving it?
Leaving it now that I've seen it's modern and it's set to London. Greenwich Mean Time, London, England, probably. Right? Because
Yep.
we've heard that before. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
Okay.
We can always come back and get it the next time if we feel like it. We just keep breaking into this guy's house. Can every day he goes to lunch and stuff comes back and there's some other stuff missing.
I would be shocked if we even managed to. He's around for the assault.
Well,
All right.
it raises
Does
Here's
somebody
the
have
question
to?
of why we need to come back on Saturday.
Does somebody have to move their bowels? Maybe you should go leave one in his toilet. Is how we told him that last time.
That'd be too big of a. That'll be like our signature thing. Just crap on things.
Leave him an upper decker.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So it's 11:11. This is usually when we call it. I'm happy to play for another hour, or I'm happy to call it here and we can figure out what you guys do next time.
I'm good either way.
I could play for another hour.
I don't know that I could play for another hour, but I wouldn't mind figuring out what we want to do.
Okay, why don't we figure
At
out
least next time.
what your next move is going to be and when we can play next.
Did I get a car? Getaway
Yes,
car?
I will say that you managed to from your various contacts, you were able to secure a car, and you're able to secure a car. There's plenty of different, if you wanted to book official passage out of here, it's New York. There's plenty of places that you could go.
I think a tramp freighter where they're not going to really like leave any paperwork. We just give them some money and then they take off for Boston or Nova Scotia or Charleston or whatever.
Africa. It's Africa time.
Yeah.
I miss the rains down in Africa.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Okay. Let's I will say that you scout out the docks. There's definitely, you think that you wouldn't have too many problems if you needed to get out in a hurry and didn't really care where you were going. You could make that happen.
Okay, great.
It would be a local ship because you're not gonna, be able to just stow away on something that's going across the Atlantic. But yeah, you could probably get yourself on a ship to Boston if you needed to.
Yeah, I think we just we know the cops in New York City are corrupt, so I think as long as we get out of the jurisdiction within a few hours, I think we'll
Do
be all
you
right.
know that?
Well,
You know that the 14th precinct is corrupt.
well, we also know that there's a worldwide network of cultists, so we probably don't want to stick around New York anyways.
So, what would be your move from here? It's Friday afternoon. You have ransacked the Juju House.
Success.
They're probably, you've left more than enough clues that they are going to find out pretty much as soon as Silas comes back from lunch that, you've rifled the place.
Well, I guess like to the other party members, our goal was to disrupt the eldritch ritual that's supposed to happen on the new moon, right? Have we done that by stealing their spell components?
Don't know.
Maybe.
That's the guy with the Cthulhu mythos.
Yeah. Speaking of which, would I have gained a little bit more because of those fucking crits?
No.
Okay.
You gained a lot of extra information that you probably normally wouldn't have.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, I mean, it raises a good question because, like, why does anyone know why we should go back on Saturday?
Yeah, if we did enough to screw up their ritual, why don't we just leave town before they figure out, or they'll probably know who we are before they find us.
Well, to be fair, that probably just hindered them a little bit.
So, wait, we go back. What can happen? We meet like Silas and a bunch of like his thugs, and then we slug that out.
We really haven't
Assuming we
done
don't all
much.
die, then we're back at the same place we are now, aren't we? Except
Yeah.
we both.
We haven't officially solved Jackson Elias's murder. We haven't really brought anybody to justice for it. That's the main draw. Now, it would be nice if we could exonerate Hilton Adams. Say Robinson's corrupt as hell, probably. It would be, you know, that. And, you know, the cultists are still not, we're still active, you know. We haven't stopped any of them, so we just dealt with 4 zombies. That's it.
Yeah, so we got to be heroes, guys.
Should
We
have brought
got
the
to
explosives.
save the world.
But like cultists are like weeds. If you like get rid of one, they're just gonna keep coming back.
Yeah, I know. We get rid of one here, then go to Africa and get rid of them. Then go to Shanghai and get rid of them. Yeah, I was just thinking in terms of pulp, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe them. Yeah. Oh, speaking of random stuff, would it be possible that I could do a first aid roll to at least try and heal some of my wounds?
Yes.
Okay. Hard success, nice.
Okay, so you get 2 points back.
Okay, I'm at 21.
But if we go back and murder a bunch of cultists, is that gonna help that dude on death row?
Maybe, maybe not, but
it'll make you feel better.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to. I mean, the 2 major issues is we're out for revenge for Jackson, and gonna stop these guys.
Yeah.
One way or the other. I mean, we fucked up. We got Millie killed.
How did we get Millie killed?
Because we led them right to her.
I mean, we can take all the evidence back to Ramsey, and he's a lawyer. He can run go after Robson, try to exonerate.
And then immediately get killed.
And that's the kind of thing. I mean, yeah.
Except I didn't take the ledger.
Yeah, man. We got to do frontier justice in this bitch. The Chicago way.
Okay, so basically the next step is like exactly the same session again, but with like different.
Can one of you make a intelligence roll?
I guess I will. I failed.
Are we back together at this time?
Sure, I'll say that you're back together.
Okay.
Stupid.
I'll make one then. Oh,
There's one.
So, Seamus, you remember that the police lieutenant that investigated Jackson's death, you seemed to have a pretty good rapport with him. His name was Lieutenant Poole.
Mm-hmm.
You seemed to have a really good rapport with him. You didn't think that he was on the take.
Mm-hmm. If anything, I think he'd like to nail his buddy.
Yeah, see, I don't swing that way.
get out of the 14th precinct. Let one of the other guys run with it.
Yeah, okay. And maybe we can help him out, you dig? Maybe we could help out with the raid.
So what's the plan?
Okay, I think considering that the plan is to probably talk to the good cop and just tell him what we know, maybe show him some evidence that leads to, this shit being fucked up and yeah, basically just ask for his help somewhat and just try and get him prepared for like the new moon. When is the new moon from now in
So
the
it's
game?
Friday afternoon,
Mhm.
and the new moon is tomorrow night, Saturday night.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna need to be patched up a little bit.
So let's see how Pool is.
Do you want to play that out now, or do you want to do that next session?
What do you guys say? Next session?
I can play it out now, but if someone can't really do the next,
You want to think about, if there's any other evidence you want to gather before we take it to Pool?
I mean, we can keep going, I guess. And
Yeah.
Getting a bit run down. That's all.
Pitter patter.
Should I try and develop that film?
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
It may not show anything, but
Yeah, you never know.
None of you have arts craft photography, do you?
Mm. I
film
don't think.
developed back then.
Okay.
No.
You could probably
Where
just
are
give-
you are you developing the film yourself, or are you going to try to take it somewhere?
You could probably try and take it to the precinct.
Are you just going to hand
It's
over the film to the cops?
It's a good point. I mean, so why don't we do that? Why don't we just talk to Pool, and then if he's skeptical, we say like, "Hey, develop this film. There may or may not be some stuff in there. The cops can certainly develop film." Because we develop film and it doesn't, and we mess it up, then we'll be kind of no better off. I mean, the whole film thing is a bonus. I mean, whatever. I mean, it may or may not even be a good picture.
Yeah. Plus, the other thing is, I just looked at it as a way of having something rather than nothing.
So we bring the film, we take it out of the camera, we bring the film, but that's it.
Okay. So you go down to the precinct in Manhattan, and you talk to, you ask to see Lieutenant Poole, and he shows you into his little office there. He says, "Gentlemen, what can I do for you today?"
Anybody else want
Should we
Okay.
tell them that we're about to murder a
Who's this
bunch
guy?
of cultists?
No,
No.
we should tell him that we know that there are cultists in the city.
What precinct are we in now?
I think it's the 6th precinct.
Okay.
It's the one that
Oh, okay. It's not where.
no. No, it's not the 14th precinct in Harlem.
I mean, I think we're just basically saying we well, I'm trying to think, did we actually find evidence of all the murders? I mean, have we solved the case of the murderers, I guess, in this way?
It's a very big lead.
Mm-hmm.
True. All right, let's go with that. We have a lead on the murders.
You seem to have a cash box full of personal effects.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Hey,
do.
we found this here, along with their bodies.
I don't know how we're going to explain the breaking and entering part to find all that stuff. That's the part I'm kind of stuck on.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you today?
Yeah, statute of limitations.
Well,
We just tell them that we happen to find all this stuff,
Yeah, well, let's just say like we've come
Got it.
across some evidence, but we're not at liberty to say kind of how.
Well, I believe this guy was the one that originally had Hilton Adams, and then Robson kind of took him away. So if we had that ledger
No,
showing that
he had the
Robson,
cultists that killed Jackson.
yeah. So if we could kind of show him that Robson's corrupt, he didn't seem to like Robson to begin with. So, although I don't think he's got the jurisdiction to go investigate something in Harlem.
So we can
Yeah,
investigate it for
Yeah,
him.
basically, I think we've come to the conclusions that most of these murders are related to the Juju House, and we seem to have some indications that somebody is being paid off on a regular basis by the Juju House. WR 14.
A bell.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect. What sort of evidence do you have of this?
Show him the ledger, I guess.
Well, I don't think I took the ledger, but if you were to go into the Juju house and were to seize a ledger, you would find these very. How long did it repeat? Like a year longer? Did I?
Yeah, it was like every week going back quite a ways. I mean, you didn't
Yeah,
read the
pretty
entire
much.
ledger. You weren't there that long, but
Yeah, probably for many months we have a there's a record of these payouts being made.
and
We'll say they
how
should-
exactly did you get to see the ledger of the Juju House?
It just happened to be open the last time we were there. I'd never mentioned it before, but I've just kind of put two and two together now. Because we were there before.
He says, "Well, I'm not sure that I could that's enough for me to be able to go in and seize this guy's ledger. I mean, if that's all you have, I'm no fan of Captain Robson myself, but I don't think that that's enough for me to
What about
go
the?
onto his turf and break into some poor guy's shop."
What about we?
You might want to be on the lookout
What about we
for other things.
with the film?
Well, okay, so what? Like, you ever roll a film of zombies? So I haven't
Yeah,
really figured that out yet.
Yeah, I guess we just give him the camera or something.
Well, but wait, hold on a second. So I don't know, what was like Poole's initial reaction to what Jaina said about?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this: you probably should have taken the ledger just as evidence.
Yeah, but then there'd be a question: is like, why'd you steal this dude's ledger, anyways?
I think you'd be more distracted by "Holy shit, this is the guy from the 14th precinct."
Maybe yes, maybe no. Academic at this point.
And it doesn't say, hey, this is a detective at 14th precinct. I'm bribing.
It just says WH14, but it's still something.
WR14.
Yeah, circumstantial at best.
We went by to talk to the guy, and his door was like slightly ajar. It looked like somebody was in there, so we just went in and tripped over a carpet, and it happened to be a locked door. But by stepping on it, I broke the lock. And
Okay,
I mean,
so
legitimately, in all seriousness, so we tell Poole that we've been investigating, right, as we have over the last week or so, and a remarkable series of a remarkable number of trails kind of pointed at the Juju house, and then we go with we went back and to take a look, and no one was there, but it just happened to be open, so
you're kind of a shoot from the hip kind of guy, and we came up with some stuff that would be probable cause for you to go in there.
That's the other thing is we tell them about. I think we tell them about the Hellfighters' evidence of what they collected and how stuff always goes down at the new moon.
do we also give him like some of the stuff that we collected at the place to show that there's cult activity going on?
Yeah, but what?
Does anyone know Millie Adams is missing? I asked about that.
Tell you what, guys, you're doing a whole lot of out of character talking. Because if you were having this conversation in front of
Yeah.
him, he'd just throw you in jail. So
Yeah, that's my
why
point.
don't you get your story straight over the next week, and we'll pick it up with you guys going to the precinct
Yeah.
next week and
Okay.
and go from there.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, I guess that brings up the next point. When can we all play? I'm working next weekend, so I can't game next weekend. The weekend after that's the Super Bowl, so I'm not going to put us up against that.
And if you think the AFC championship was a distraction,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna be watching the Super Bowl.
So
You're welcome
Does-
to come over.
does February 10th work for everybody?
Look at my calendar.
That would be the next available Sunday.
that works for me.
Sure, why not?
It should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool for the 10th.
Sure.
Okay. Let's plan to play on the 10th, normal 8 p.m. start time. Over the next week, or a couple weeks, if you guys, want to talk either in Discord or on the forum, get your story straight so that we can play that out and figure out what your ask from Pool is going to be. What are you looking for him to do to help you?
Okay, can I ask you one question before we break?
Absolutely.
That lock box of stuff, which I said we did take, right?
Yes, you did take it.
The contents of that, right? Probably, let me guess, there's stuff they took off their victims.
Yes. That is what you surmised.
Is there anything else of interest in that lockbox we should know?
It appeared to be all personal items, mostly jewelry.
Before we go to Pool, we'll make an
And so,
inventory.
there were rings, there were watches, there were bracelets, and enough of them should be identifiable either because they're heirloom jewelry or some of them were inscribed. You think that would probably be a good place to.
That's one place for us to part. I guess we can think of the rest. I
Yeah.
just wanted to check on that before we broke to see if I got
Yes.
it right.
Admit to a little light B&E and how we found that stuff, and yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we can just think about it and discuss it.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Hey, thanks all for playing tonight. For my Canadian friends, sorry that we were such a cluster today, but we'll be more focused in 3 weeks when we play again.
Of course.
It's New England, and Patriots and Red Sox are like religion around here. So
Yeah, I'm the one heathen who roots for the Saints, so.
Yeah, and I'm the guy who doesn't really give a shit about football.
All right,
Thanks
everybody.
for running through all the stuff, anyways, Eric.
thanks,
See you
guys.
later, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Take it easy.